The Exchequer Dynamics ExReport reporting tool allows you to see your data as never before. ExReport's intuitive pivot table and dynamic charts virtually eliminates the need to pre-configure reports. You simply fetch all the data you think you may need, and the tables and charts virtually build themselves with a few clicks, drags and drops. Report consolidation allows you to get rid of thousands of spreadsheets, reports and documents, and you can simply replace them with an ExReport output. The ExReport pivot grid is probably one of the most powerful dynamic features that allows you to create a multi-dimensional view of the data and to drill down onto the results set so that you can quickly pull together reports and analyze individual sections of the data. You can look at it by period, you can look at it by the individual years, you can just filter the data set to actually get down to the nitty-gritty of the results that you want to view and simply export the results into an Excel spreadsheet. Here is a real-world example that in using Access or Crystal reports takes forever and there's no guarantee of a result set. What we want to do is to track a batch transaction through to the transaction lines. We simply take our query, we run it, and that's it. We've produced a result set. We've done this based on a particular serial number 1000194, and that tracks it through to the transaction lines. In this example, where we've used serial number 1000194, here is the output as it appears in one example in Exchequer for the first item at the top. And here it is as it appears in Exchequer for the item here below, exactly represented, traced through, accurate, on the money. For ExReport, this type of query and report is just a walk in the park. And just to show that there's no smoke and mirrors or magic here, we'll run the same query again without the filter on that particular serial number against the whole of the Exchequer demo database results and produce a query within a few seconds that produces the whole of that result set, which I believe is a total of, well, it's 7,000 records in a couple of seconds. It's fast, it's dynamic, you can see the results. Some of the great features in here are that you can do summing, you can do average figures either on the individual groupings that you've created, or you can do the same thing on the whole figures. Where ExReport really comes into its own is with the use of the pivot table. The pivot table allows you to have a multi-dimensional view of the data. I liken it to a piece of elastic in which you can drop your values into the data area. You can then select the TLR reference over here, and then you can drill down onto the individual line items that make up that grand total. But more importantly, what you actually might want to do then is to drop in front of this over here the serial number, and then you can see the individual items that make up that invoice and the serial numbers within it, and then you can drill down into each one of those individual items. You can look at this across, for example, if you wanted to look at this, you can have a horizontal view of the data across different departments within the business. You can look at it across your GL codes. Any which way that you want to do, you can stretch the data to view it how you wish to represent it for your reporting purposes. And all of the results can be output into, with a click, they can be output into a PDF document, and everything is there in a formattable document format that can be output and printed for business reporting purposes, or equally with a few clicks you can output it into an Excel spreadsheet.